So good night everybody, it's Thursday the 1st of December and this is a nighttime spin from the Beehive pub to Jack White's public house on the old N11 between Wicklow and Arklow in County Wicklow. Now both of those pubs that I've mentioned are very old hostelries. In fact, the latter, Jack White's, was named after a pirate who once plied his living and trade along the east coast here of Ireland. His name lives on in the name of that public house, and also at Jack's Hole Resort, a private beach close to British Bay. So we're on the old N11 here at the moment. It's a lovely evening for a spin. Now, to get to this part from Rathnew, I had to go via Wicklow Port Road and that way to the Beehive, because there's no route like the old days between Rathnew and here. The only route is to bypass, because it's a motorway, and it's a motorway with all the full rules for a motorway, which means no cycling on the hard shoulder. So I've had to actually do a bit of a loop around to get onto this section here. So just leaving the Beehive now. The motorway is out to our right, the M11 motorway, and we're on what used to be the N11. So we've done this route lots of times. You may have seen the video of the cycle from Rathnew to Arklow, which was done on this route, and I still recall the toughness of that day, because I was cycling into a very strong southerly wind all the way to Arklow, and this road has very wide and treeless scapes around it where you can be very exposed to the wind, especially when you're cycling into it. So none of that tonight though. There would be a gentle breeze from the same direction, but there's no big effort at all. So the reason for me coming this particular way tonight was I want to purchase a meal voucher as a Christmas present for a couple of great friends of mine, and I know they like to have a meal in Jack White's Inn, and I also know that that particular restaurant has a very good reputation and it's great value. So I can't get there in the daytime due to work. I've been working from home today, so I need to get out and get some exercise and fresh air. So this was my idea. Now, it's not ideal, of course, cycling along these roads in the dark. I've got reflective gear, I'm wearing it, got a helmet, have a light on the helmet, I have two other rear high intensity flashing red lights. I have good lights at the front, and I'm keeping the bike well into the side as well. So this route now is treated as a regional route, and I think an 80 km/h speed limit would apply on it, but as you know, that doesn't often mean anything to some drivers. So we're coming down now to the old, what they call the Ballinasneva Bends, and this was a notorious black spot in the olden days when the road was full of traffic before they did the motorway. hoping that there won't be too much traffic now. It's about 4:07 or 10:07 in the evening, so I'm hoping most of the commuting traffic has passed, and at this point that most of it heading towards Wicklow and Gorey would be out on the actual motorway itself. And there is still some traffic on this road. I'm after coming up along the hill there, and I can see in my mirror here another set of car headlights, so there is a fair amount of traffic on this road too. I've also ran this track here from the Beehive down towards Southeast Pass and back up by Barndarry Quarry and back along here at the Avondale Running Club, the Parnell Running Club, and all that will use this track regularly for training and that. Bill Porter's the man who does have the track parked out safely with water stops. They would have signs to alert motorists, and also they would use it early in the day when it's very quiet, at the weekends, early on weekend mornings, Sunday morning. So those two gave me a good voice back there. There are other motorists who don't do it. There's an example there now. When you're cycling, you see it a lot. Passing across there, there's double white lines in the middle of that road, and people either don't know or they don't pay any attention to them. It's actually illegal to overtake you and cross the lines, but a lot of drivers seem to ignore that. So going along here at a decent pace, doing 14 miles per hour at the moment. Just gone up to 16 because we're coming down a slight hill here into the village of Barndarry. And there was another famous pub here on the right, has long since closed, and it was known as the Tap. And that was also a famous watering hole on the old Dublin to Wexford route. We're actually doing 18 miles per hour here now, down a hill. We're crossing through the valley of the Potters River, which flows underneath this road just here and makes its way down to British Bay, to the sea at British Bay. So there's a moon here as well. There's a lovely moon coming out. It's a very new moon. It's about half full there, and it actually will cast down a fair amount of light amongst the clouds. Anywhere the clouds break. It's a bit cloudy up there at the moment, but it's far more nice. It's nice enough. Now I'm wearing my shorts. I have a light top on as well, but I have a hat under my helmet and bicycle gloves. And when you go out like this on a bike, it can be a bit chilly at the outset, and you're thinking, oh, should I have worn something more substantial? But I find anyway, after travelling 4 or 5 kilometres, you're well warmed up, and in fact I find myself zipping the top down that I have on, or maybe rolling up the sleeves to help me to stay cool, because this bike, any bike, this bike I'm riding is a heavy bike, and as you know, I like to try and leave it in the lightest assist eco mode for as long as I can, because that gives me a good little workout not getting anything for free here. I'm having to pedal this bike all the time, and I'm approaching another hill now. And doing it like that, you don't get on warming. The one on the right is the old, what used to be the tap oil members. It's now called the Green Ranger or Junction 18, and there's a coffee shop and other retailers there, I believe, at the moment. So nice to see the building being used. We're coming up now past Mr. Costello's house. Johnny Costello, great GA man, well-known builder around the county, a great GA man, a stalwart, and he attended Crow Park religiously and followed his own great Offaly team when the last time they won the Leinster Football Championship by beating Meath in the thriller. So uphill again at this point, about 14, 20 miles per hour here now. Speed's dropped to 11. Someone out for a walk. Hello there, how are you? Not too bad, thanks. Man out for his walk. So, on we go now. On through Flash Street. And I'm actually on the court, so it's in that cemetery. And a dear friend of my mother's and of mine lies there, Benny O'Neill. And I'm sure she's in heaven, looking down on me now and saying, "Oh, it's Tom cycling out there for this there of the night." Yeah. She was a lovely woman, a great hairdresser, and a lovely friend. And she died at far too young of an age. So, down to the left is the townland of Kilbride, and the Kill there refers to a church. So up to the right is Barndarrick, part of the village, probably the main part. And we've just passed another old pub, Little Doyle's. Well, it's another very well-known pub on this route. Unfortunately, there was so much disruption there when the new motorway is being built that it was not viable for the owner of it at that time to keep going, and it's spelling out derelict. Now we're coming up here to the Barndarrick service station, and it's being advertised at the moment as being the cheapest fuel here on the 1st of December 2022. This garage is selling the cheapest fuel in all of the Wicklow area, and it is really great value there in comparison to other pumps. So they're charging 159.9, you might as well say 160 per litre if unleaded, and 179.9, 180 per litre for diesel, which is really great value. So if you're around the area, you're taking a break from the bike and you need to top up, that might be a possible option for you. So moving on now, there's a small road here to the right that will bring you up onto the larger road, which would take you on into Red Cross village, famous Red Cross. There's a lot of holiday caravan parks and stuff there, and there's the famous pub there as well. It used to be owned by the Bourne brothers in days gone by. was famous for being a pub that never really entered the 20th century. It very much stayed in the past, and that was what attracted people to it in great numbers. So just keeping this white gear pinned in as tight as I can there on the hard shoulder. It's a very small hard shoulder at this point of the road, but it's still, there's someone coming up here speeding now behind me. There they go, they gave me a good word for today. And I think at this point we actually cross over the motorway. We're on part of the old N11 here again, but we're going to cross now, and we're going to be on the left hand side as we travel south until we get to our destination at Jack White's Inn. And so far now I'm happy with the progress. Like I'm doing a good steady speed here. It's the hard contrast to that day when I cycled Hartlepool into that strong headwind. So there's only a local route here, accessible again, bring you up in the direction of Red Cross or Barnderrick, and we're going left across the flyover, and then we're going right and along the old N11 up there. You can see Jack White's in the distance. We're not too far away. It was actually quick. We got here pretty good, better than I thought anyway. So in the olden days up here was a notorious actually black spot on the old N11, and it took decades before the road was improved, and even when it remained a single carriageway road, a two-way road, it was even when it was widened, but it was still a two-way system. The amount of accidents here, and a lot of people, innocent people, lost their lives. Not so much fault of their own, they're in the wrong places at the wrong time, and the road itself was very deceptive, and of course it was also crisscrossed by local routes which cross the road, and that makes it dangerous for the locals and for the through traffic who are trying to dodge each other. But many people lost their lives, unfortunately, and the infamous Stratford Cross here beyond Jack White's, that was the scene of some terrible tragedies down the years. So thankfully today the motorway is out there running well, and you know,